Hello everybody, and welcome to my first ever Sorcery box opening, and also this will be my first ever YouTube video recorded on a mini DV tape. I thought with the whole Sorcery being kind of a nostalgic throwback to the early days of card games, I thought this would be a neat little experiment to try and see how it goes. It took a little bit of figuring out to kind of get the setup going, and I'm hoping for the best on this working, so I guess let's get into it. I'm sure a lot of folks by now are fairly familiar with a lot of the commons and uncommons, as they say, so I'll probably skip through those for the most part and kind of focus more on the hits and the hollows. Starting off with a unique and a foil stone ring, not too bad for the first pack. Exceptional foil and a non-foil unique. An elite Unseelie Court. I noticed that sometimes I get a little, I guess, zoned out and kind of focused in on the card art. I don't know, it's just, I guess, a lot of people are familiar with the art in this game just being beautiful, so sometimes I kind of forget what I'm doing, and so I guess forgive me for not talking as much while I kind of admire the art. An elite Grand Old Boar, and followed by Squeakers. I'm aware of a few of the curios in this set, but I hadn't really took the time to look at the list of all of them just yet, so I figured that'd be something I kind of sort and go through later instead of having to study every single card right now and this being like a 2-hour long video. Ooh, a Tri-Land, a unique Glastonbury Tour. Let's see. It's not a terrible card. I haven't pulled one yet. Oh, and a Ordinary Forge foil. That's not too bad. So as of right now, I have one exceptional, one ordinary foil. I'm hoping maybe the last 4 or so foils in the box can be something a little bit more rare, but have to wait and see. An elite Castles Ablaze. Invasion. An Elite Valley of Delight. It's not a bad one if you're running multiple colors. You get to pick one and it provides that permanently from the threshold, so that's a pretty good card if you're running multiple colors. And we have an exceptional Knighthood foil. It's not too bad of a card. This is going to give me a little bit of trouble, it looks like. Let's see if I can manage to get it open without messing up any of the cards. My first, let's see what that, Pigs of the Sounder, or Sunder. Sir Tristan unique. A unique Sir K. An Elite Perilous Bridge. Let's see, we have 3 foils so far, so I'm hoping for at least 2 to 3 more in these last few packs. But 2 exceptionals and I think 1 ordinary, so I think I see another foil coming up in this pack, so let's see what we get. And an Elite Sealy Court non-foil to go with my, did I say Sealy? Run Sealy. Either way, I get one to match the other from one of my first packs. And we have a foil Arc Lightning. It's an ordinary, but I'm kind of happy to get this one. This is probably one of my favorite cards out of the set, and it's probably one of my favorite art from this set so far. So it's an ordinary, but I definitely can't complain about this one. Elite Ribble Boggart. Another pack trying to give me a little bit of trouble. We have an Elite Shapeshift. Have an Elite Major City. Elite minions cost 1 less to cast to this side. Well, that's definitely not a bad side. I don't know how often people might be using that more in competitive metas, but it seems like that could be a pretty fun side, at least for casual. I'm not even going to try to butcher that name, but we have another unique Mortal Knight. And a foil Blacksmith Family. Another ordinary foil, but another fairly decent ordinary. Oh, another pack that's hell-bent on giving me trouble. Ooh. We have a unique Bower of Bliss. I've heard a good little bit about a combo of this in certain decks here in recent days. Sounds kind of fun. I'm kind of glad I pulled one, so I guess I could check out the combo, and if it sounds like something I'm interested in, I may have to give it a shot. Ooh, a unique Excalibur. Kind of wanted one for the collection. I know a lot of people kind of seem either to love or hate this card. I mean, it can be good, I guess, in certain decks with a few of the unique characters. So I guess it's kind of 50-50. It seems like as far as loving or hating it. But at the very least, I'm happy to have one for collections. I mean, if you're gonna have a set based on King Arthur and all of that lore, I mean, you gotta have Excalibur at some point, right? I mean, Elite Guards. Getting down to my last, 6 packs. Should still have at least 2 or 3 more foils, I think, hopefully. Hopefully maybe we can get a couple more good uniques. I think we pulled, what, 4-ish so far? And the unique, the 9th Legion. Not a terrible card. Whenever my store done a sealed event back around the release of this set, I managed to pull one of these actually, and it did pretty good in the pre-release. I don't really see it being used much outside of that, as far as kind of looking at stuff online and watching like deck videos and tournament reports and whatnot. But I can definitely see this being a fairly fun card in certain situations. I guess, you know, being unique kind of hurts it because you're only allowed the 1 in your deck, but I could still see some combos in it coming in handy from time to time. Elite Brother Knight. Elite Golden Harp. And an exceptional Pigs of Sunder, Sounder, one of the two. So we should probably be getting close to the last of our hits as far as the uniques and foils go. Maybe, hopefully, we'll have at least one more surprise in these last 3 packs. A unique Dame Britomart. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Actually, just today, I seen a video on a new combo with this. It's I guess a bit of an infinite loop where essentially your opponent gets to do nothing but sit there and watch you as you ping them down every turn using this. And there's a couple of other cards that I forget off the top of my head, but it was a pretty interesting video and a fairly interesting combo. I guess we'll have to see if this takes off. A unique round table. I feel like this one's, you know, kind of up there with the Excalibur. You know, if you're gonna have a King Arthur set, I mean, it's always nice to have, you know, the round table to go with the Excalibur. And wasn't able to pull King Arthur or Lancelot in this box, but at least I got, you know, two of the fairly well-known elements of the story. And if you're still watching with me at this point on my last pack, I would greatly appreciate a subscribe to my channel, and if you like what you see, you know, feel free to give it a thumbs up and check out my future videos. I have one more box, at least for now, of Arthurian Legends that I plan on opening. I'm thinking about doing another one on the camcorder. This has been a pretty fun little experiment. The setup ain't too bad. It's been fairly smooth outside of packs giving me trouble. I've enjoyed it, and if y'all kind of enjoy the nostalgic look and feel to it, you know, feel free to let me know in the comments, and we'll go from there. Have an Elite Sylvan Splendor. This was actually part of that combo I spoke about earlier. Kind of seeing and reading the effect now kind of, I guess, jogged my memory a little bit. But and no foil in the last pack. So yeah, that wraps up this box. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know I had fun opening all the packs and pulling some of the new cool cards from this set, and I'm looking forward to opening more packs from this and the future sets. And if you like this video, feel free to check out my others, and thanks for stopping by.